Welcome back. So today we'll jump right in. It's more late gift ideas from Harbor Freight and from Amazon. So we'll just go into the 12 days of deals. It's been a great 12 days of deals. Tomorrow, Sunday, December 22nd, we have the VEVOR 6.3 amp half-inch variable speed. It's showing 44% off, $44.99 down to $24.99. And then also the Quinn 100-tooth ratcheting combination wrench set. Also Sunday, December 22nd. Only in store while supplies last. So hopefully, again, they have the supplies in for some of these tools. This 100-tooth ratcheting combination set seems pretty cool and like a pretty decent deal. And let's just go ahead and look at the last deal of the 12 days of deals, and it is the US General 56-inch 22-inch roll cab for December 23rd. So last minute at $599.99, $300 off on all the colors. But let's go ahead and look at the price history. So this was actually showing $39.99. So the price is a little bit off on the deal. So it's $4 cheaper than what it's saying it's retailed at. But according to the price history, the 6.3 amp half-inch variable speed drill started off at $35 and it has gone up to $45, and now it's recently changed this past November down to $39. There has been a couple coupons. Lowest coupon had it down to $24.99, and actually that's the price that it's going to be at. So it has been here before. This isn't the greatest deal of the 12 days of deals, but it is a pretty decent deal in that it's this was back in April of 2024, and it was the first coupon that came out for this 6.3 amp variable drill, and so it is its lowest price. They're putting it back down to its lowest price that it's been at least in the over a year that this tool has been out. So best price for this variable speed drill. Looking at the Quinn 100-tooth ratcheting combination set, so it is an SAE and it is in metric, and it looks like the SAE is more expensive than it does have one extra piece in it, and the metric is a 12 set piece. It is also 100 tooth, but it's $10 cheaper. So just to note, but looking at the price history for the SAE set, looks like it came out at $100 back in November 2022. It's gone up to $110, and there has been not too many, just 3 deals allegedly over the past 1 to 2 years, and the lowest it's gone down to is $89.99. And looking at the metric set, came out at $90, went up to $100, so that has gone up in price. And the lowest coupon for the metric set got down to $80 this past January. So that to note, so $80 for the metric set and $89 for the SAE. And comparing that to the actual deal, they're going to be at $59.99. So both of them. So $40 off of the $99.99. Huge discount, I would say. That's an excellent deal. I don't know how decent these are. It does look like it says lifetime warranty, but $59.99, especially for the SAE 13-piece set, even for the 12-piece metric set. Great deal. Big discounts, way lower than what they've been over the last few years. And then again, this $599 56-inch roll cab, US General, $899. I'm pretty sure it's all the colors. They have all the item numbers. Beautiful toolbox, beautiful chest. This thing hasn't had a drop in its retail price. It's always been listed at the $899 since October of 2023. According to the coupons, it did go down to $750 back in January, and then the lowest it's gone since then is $800. So they've had a few coupons at $100 off, but this $599 is $200 less than the lowest price that it's been. So I don't want to say a steal because $600 is very pricey, but a steal. I'm saying it anyways. A steal for this 56-inch by 22-inch roll cab. So if there was a time you were waiting for this would be the one. Even if you get 25% off of $900, what is that? 90, 180. You're saving about $220. This is well over. This is about 30% off. So even if you had the 25% coupons, it wouldn't save you as much. It still save you pretty close to this, but it wouldn't save you as much. So this is the time to pull the trigger on this US General 56-inch by 22-inch roll cab if it's something you were looking at. So great deal, December 23rd. And we'll jump into Amazon. So here we have the Dewalt 20-volt max cable cutter, cordless, also very pricey. 29% off, tool only, $654.27. Price history is showing best price. Looks like it's averaged over the last 7 years about $750, and so it's about $100 off. So something to consider. Oh, and at least for these Amazon deals, a lot of them would arrive technically before Christmas, but some of them do say that they'll arrive after Christmas. So just something to note there, and they will be linked in the description. But an IOU is always okay. An IOU is saying, hey, I got you this gift. It's coming in the mail. It's the thought that counts. DeWalt, 1.5-inch stud finder. Insert dad joke, 19% off, $28.17. Let's look at the price history. It actually doesn't have too much history. It looks like it might have just come out, at least on Amazon. Doesn't say, well, yeah, it doesn't show the history here. It's a little bit odd. It does show like a few years actually, but maybe not on Amazon, but through third party. It shows that it's always been about $31 and it's down to $24.47. So allegedly best price, $24 for a stud finder. Sounds a bit pricey, but it is DeWalt. Here, VEVOR. Some impact socket sets, 1/2-inch, 26-piece, deep socket, 6 points, rugged construction, CRV material, 1/2-inch drive, socket set, impact 10mm to 36mm with a storage case. Lowest price in 30 days. I'm becoming a fan of VEVOR. I keep seeing good tools here and there, or at least good reviews. Showing 34% off for $50 for a 26-piece set, deep socket impact set. That sounds really good. But let's check the price history. So these have pretty decent history, about 2 to 3 years, and they've averaged about $70. That looks right. $70 for this set, and then for Christmas, just the last few days, they dropped down to $48.65. So a deep discount on this deep impact socket set, 1/2-inch, 26-piece from VEVOR. Keep going. We have the Nanuk 910 waterproof hard case with foam insert, $30.95. Lowest price in 30 days, showing 60% off. And this sounds about right. When they do the deep discounts for the Apache cases at Harbor Freight, I think they get down to as low as right around this price. Although I don't know Nanuk as a brand, maybe they're really good. Looks like they have some decent reviews. But at least according to the price history, these average $70 over the last 10 years. And looks like even over the last year, 2 years, there's been an uptick in price. So probably, yeah, averaging about $70, maybe a little bit less, about $60. But it's down to $30.95, and it hasn't been this low in the last 10 years. So pretty decent discount on this waterproof hard case with foam insert. Of course, you'd customize it for whatever you're putting in there. Next, Craftsman VERSASTACK mechanics tool set. I feel like I've seen this on sale, but looks like it's still on sale, 50% off, $99 even. 230-piece set for a mechanics set. That sounds like a pretty decent deal for the amount of pieces that you're getting. According to the price history, yeah, this has been down to this price just before November. Hasn't moved since, but at least before that, it was averaging close to $130, and before that, a little bit higher over the last year. So definitely a discount, but this has been here at least for the last about month or two. And then we have this DeWalt 12-volt, 20-volt max LED work light, compact with 360-degree rotating handle, 2,000 lumens of brightness, cordless, bare tool only, 48% off, $67.15. Let's verify that. With its history, is showing best price, and this does have about 4 years of history, and it averages, it's gone up over the last year, almost $90, $87 what this tool averages. And then for Black Friday it went down, but even more of a drop here during the Christmas sale. So that's interesting to note that some of these Black Friday deals that we review, a lot of them tend to go even better discount for the Christmas sale. Of course, there's some that do go up in price, but just something to keep in mind that Black Friday isn't necessarily the best deal you're going to get, and they could drop it down for Christmas. So the deals in Christmas are just as good as the deals for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Anyways, $67.15 lowest price for this DeWalt 20-volt LED max light. And then moving away a little bit from tools, we have the JBL Tune Flex wireless, true wireless noise canceling earbuds. 50% off, $49.95. I feel like JBL's had some pretty deep discounts over the last month for Black Friday and for Christmas. Showing 50% off. And yes, this went down back. Yeah, this was their Black Friday sale, and they haven't changed it yet. But still, it is the lowest price that it's been. JBL makes solid music listening devices and multiple things, but best price $49.95. JBL Tune Flex. Next, this is the GoPro Hero 13 Black Waterproof Edition, $299 even. It's saying it's 25% off. According to the price history, this came out, or at least it's on Amazon, it's been at about $400. Only shows about 4 months of history, so that's kind of interesting. $400 for the first 3 months that it's out, and then for Black Friday, it dropped down to about $340. And then for Christmas, a week or two ago, it dropped down to $300. So it's been at this price for about a week or so. But it is a steeper price drop than it was during Black Friday. And it is at its lowest price for the GoPro Hero 13. And then here we have the Sony A7 III full frame mirrorless interchangeable lens camera. This is a pricey item, $12.98, but I don't see cameras going on sale too often. This is showing 28% off. Sony comes out with cameras pretty religiously, multiple cameras, different lines, a few every year. I think this has been out for a few years. We'll look at the price history, but still a deep discount. But let's see, this shows history of about 5 years, and it's hovered about $2,000 for the last 3 years, or for its initial first 3 years went down maybe about $1,700, but then over the last year it has dropped down to $12.98 a few times over the last year, about 3 or 4 times, and it is back down to that price again, $12.98 actually. And then just to know, I don't know if this camera is on sale, but I know Sony's been having some sales on their website, so if you're interested, I would double check their website as well. And then this Kasa Smart Plug Power Strip Surge Protector, 6 individually controlled smart outlets. I don't have this. I think a few times I've mentioned that I have some of these Kasa smart plugs, these little individual ones, but this is those all built into one surge protector, which I think is super cool. I'll probably get this maybe for myself. $39.99, 17% off. Smartify your house. Control your lights or whatever devices you have plugged in right from your phone. It's super convenient, even for the little lights that I've used so far, especially right now with the Christmas lights. I have my timer set up, and it's a breeze, the Christmas tree. Anyways, this shows best price history of about, surprisingly, 5 years this has been out, and over those 5 years it's averaged about $60. Looks like over the last year probably closer to $45. So not the biggest discount, but the lowest price that it's been. So $40, best price on Amazon. And then I've been researching some computer parts recently. I feel like I've been gathering computer parts. My computer's about 10 years old now, 980 Ti, i7 6700K CPU, definitely getting older. So here we have an i5 3600K desktop processor. It has 6, I believe these are power cores, I forget, processing cores, and then 8 efficiency cores, don't quote me, with integrated graphics. It's unlocked. And then just for comparison, so this is down to $196, 40% off. They're probably coming out, if this isn't the newest generation, maybe it's a generation or two behind, but this is one of the newer generations. This has 14 cores. My i7, which I got in like 2015, which is the best CPU that was available at that time, 6700K, has 4 cores. I think it's like 8 cores counting like hyperthreading. And this has 14 cores, and I bought mine. It was at least $300, maybe $350. This is $200, and I'm sure this chip, I mean, of course it was 10 years ago, this chip, I'm sure it blows my chip out of the water. So anyways, $196 limited time deal, catches my eye. AMD, of course, you can look into. $196, 40% off. Let's just look at the price history. When this came out back in 2022, was at $382, averaged probably about 320, and has dropped in price as technology does over the last year or so. Average pretty going down steadily, 230, 250. And then even in December, it's had a steep drop from like probably like 220 down to 196. So 196 for this i5, more than anything you'll need of a chip processor for gaming or productivity. The i5 Intel Core CPU. And then last but not least, we have this National Geographic hobby pottery kit. Thought it was pretty cool. 8-inch variable speed pottery wheel for adults and teens, innovative arm. Says number 3 most gifted, 21% off, limited time deal. Still, it is a little pricey, $110.99, but looks like a really cool thing. Make your own little pottery, own little pots and whatever cups, mugs, coasters. This deal does show that it's limited time, 52% claim, but let's look at the price history on this. Shows best price $110.99. Looks like it's been down here once before, and it's September. Has about a year history. Averages about $133 overall, so over 20 bucks off. So decent deal. Pottery wheel. We'll leave it at that. Merry Christmas. Happy shopping. Please consider liking and subscribing. And as soon as I find some more deals, I'll send them your way.